Hello guys, and welcome to the website conversions ad. In this video I will show you how to create a conversion ad. Now before we get into this, I just want to cover what a conversion ad is. The whole concept of a conversion ad is basically where you want to track a particular conversion or an action. This could be web signups, sales, entering a competition, registrations, searching for a product, adding to cart, checking out, or anything where you can input a pixel and track it. So this ad will give you a report that will basically tell you exactly how many conversions you made versus how much you spent. So you can kind of get an idea as to how much it costs for a certain conversion or how well a particular ad did in making sales. So guys, you're basically recording and monitoring actions people take on your website or on your app. And after the ad has finished, you will receive an ROAS report, which is a return on ad spent. Here you can see how your ad has performed and how many conversions you received in that particular tracking pixel. Okay then, so let's get into it. So first of all, what you need to do is click here on create an ad. So of course, out of all of these options here, you need to click on website conversions. And you'll notice it says right here underneath, drive valuable actions on your website. So with this kind of ad, we want to track a certain action, like how many people bought something on our website, and we want to compare it against the amount of money spent on that campaign, which will give us an accurate figure of how much it costs us in advertising revenue to get someone to buy something. Okay, so let's call this conversion ad 1 for simplification. Then afterwards, you'll need to scroll down. Right here is the campaign budget optimization. This is where you can automatically optimize your budget allocation between ad groups if you have more than one. I would suggest enabling this so TikTok can automatically optimize for you, but you have to have at least 2 ad groups. Then TikTok will find the best performing ad group and use more of your budget on that compared to the other poorer performing ad. However, I don't have more than 1 ad group, I'm just doing the 1 for now, so I will leave this as unticked. And then you can select the daily budget. So to keep it simple, let's say $100. And then let's click right here on continue. Okay guys, so now we move on to the next step. This is where it all gets nice and juicy and very interesting. So first of all, you'll need to define the ad group name. And to keep it simple, I'm just going to use conversion 1. So you either have the option of selecting an external website, which will be your store, or the option to select the TikTok instant page. But I would definitely recommend using an external website. So we'll select this one for now. And then right here, we've got the TikTok pixel. And now we can select the pixel we want. Now, just to make it clear, you will need your pixel installed to get the best tracking results on this ad. Basically, this ad records certain information and your pixel is the source of that information. Your pixel will provide TikTok with the information. So in this case, I'm just going to go with this example pixel 1. And I can also choose a specific optimization event that I want to gather conversion results for. In this case, I'm going to choose complete payment. So basically, this ad now will be tracking how many sales I make on my website whilst this ad is running. Okay then, so next I'll scroll down here and I'll choose placements. On the advanced settings type, you can see comments, downloads and sharing is enabled. That's good, I'm going to keep it this way. Then I scroll down to creative type and I want to automate it. So I'm having TikTok automate the creative optimization. So if I was to use multiple text, they would basically optimize it for me and figure out which text converts the best and then continue to use that. Okay then, so next I'll scroll down. So here we can define the audience. I'm just going to target a group most relevant to my business, which is the UK and Ireland. Then I'm going to keep this on as I want to target both males and females with this ad. And I'm going to target people in the age range of 18 to 54, so I'll select these. My business courses are in English, so I'm going to select English here. And I'm not going to select any other language, of course. Now, household income, again, is irrelevant to me. It only covers US zip codes, but I'm targeting in the UK. So I'm not going to do this. I'm just going to leave it alone. But if you are in the US or a country that can access household income targeting, feel free to use this to your advantage. For an example, an investment firm would want a high income household, but a standard clothing brand can get away with a lower household income. So it completely depends on what your business is, guys. I don't have an audience saved, so I'm going to skip this bit. But if you did, then feel free to use it if you need to. Okay, so moving on to the next step, which is interest and behavior tab here. So again, guys, I've already covered what to put in my interests and behaviors in the previous ad group video. So I'm not going to do this again. I'm just going to keep it on education just to save time and keep it simple. And as I want people to make a purchase, I'm going to select this purchase intention tab here, as this means TikTok will target people it thinks are intent on purchasing. For this type of conversion ad, I don't really need to worry about video interactions or creator interactions, as I'm solely focused on conversions of payments on my website. So I don't need to worry about this now, and neither do you if you're running one of these ads. For the interaction tab, I'm only going to select viewed profile in this one. Again, because I'm solely focused on making conversions on my website, I'm not too bothered about them following me from this ad. The reason I select viewed profile is the fact that they might be interested in my ads, they might click onto my profile, and then from my profile they might go straight to my website if they're interested. Okay, so lastly, I'm not going to worry about hashtags, as again I've covered this already and I'm not going to do it just to save time. Okay then, so again I'm going to ignore device, as I don't really need this for conversion ads, I just want to target everyone. So if you're yet to find that perfect audience, or you're unsure about your choices, I would recommend turning on targeting expansion here. This is basically where TikTok will target the audience you selected first, but then after some time they will expand it a little bit and target new people with similar characteristics to the criteria you set in the first place. But if you're already happy and really confident about your audience, you don't have to select this. Okay, next, right here, we can see the daily budget is $100. To get the best results of conversions, I'm going to run this ad group continuously. Now, I want this to start straight away, so I'm going to leave this date as it is. But if you wanted it to run after a certain time, you can do so here. So, budget and optimization. So here, it will give you the option to use value, conversion, or click. Now, I want to make conversions on my website, so I'm going to leave this as conversion. So yes, I want TikTok to spend my budget continuously. And as you can see here, I'm going to go for the optimization goal, conversion. And of course, I want the lowest bid cost strategy. So all looks good. Okay then, so then we'll click on next, and here is where we move on to the actual ad itself. As you can see, there's really nothing here that is different to normal ad creation. There's nothing particularly special about this. So you should already know how to do this from the previous lectures, so I'm not going to repeat myself again. I hope this ad was useful, and I would definitely recommend conversion ads if you want to track particular actions on your website. Thank you very much for listening, guys, and I'll see you in the next one.